What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to the Premier League season finale, season review of the Liverpool Wolves and the Man City Aston Villa game. I'm absolutely gutted and devastated that Liverpool miss out on the Premier League title by just one single point. Aston Villa were 2-0 up, it was a fairy tale. Philippe Coutinho scoring the second goal, and then in a mad 5 minutes Aston Villa's defense collapsed. Manchester City scored 3 goals in a mad 5 minutes. Substitute Gundogan scoring 2 goals potentially before he leaves Manchester City to win Man City their 4th Premier League title in 5 seasons. That is domination from Manchester City, and I'm absolutely gutted. Liverpool become twice the team to lose the title with 90 plus points. We lost the title with 97 points and 92 points. That is so harsh, so cruel. If this wasn't a Pep Guardiola managed incredible Manchester City side, Liverpool would be 4 times Premier League champions. I'm absolutely devastated because Liverpool, honestly, I thought that we could do it. We really could do it. When Aston Villa took the lead and Man City looked very flat in the first half. And even in the second half, Man City didn't really threaten. And actually, before even Coutinho scored, Ollie Watkins went through and missed an absolute sitter, a one-on-one. How do you feel after the season ended? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, I still think that this Liverpool team is the best Liverpool team ever. We have won 2 trophies already and we are off to Paris to play the Champions League final against Real Madrid and to potentially win a hat-trick of trophies this season. So we still had a better season than Manchester City. I don't care what anybody else says, but I'm also a little bit salty, even though I don't really want to talk that much about you know, the refereeing performances. VAR gifted Manchester City 4 points. There was the fake handball when Coutinho, the ball hits him here and the referee gives a penalty, but the most blatant one when Everton played Man City and Rodri clearly handballs it in the penalty area and the referee doesn't give a penalty for that. And that was at 0-0. If Everton take the lead there, Man City could have dropped 3 points. Instead, it was Man City to win the game. Or was it? It was maybe 1-0 Man City, but still, if Everton scored a penalty, Man City dropped 2 points. And that could have been the difference between Liverpool winning the title or not. I can't really fault Liverpool in this season. They have been nearly perfect, honestly. We went, for the second half of the season, 16 wins and 3 draws and 0 losses. And we only drew to Tottenham and Man City and Chelsea. Every other team we have beaten, and that was the top 4, you know. Tottenham, Man City, Chelsea and Liverpool were the top 4. So we only drew to teams in the top 4, and we have beaten every single other side, and we still don't win the title. It's absolutely gutting. Also, there was a game where, against Leicester City, Leicester were down in the bottom half of the table. Mo Salah misses a penalty at 0-0, which was so cruel on Salah, on Liverpool, because we played much better than Leicester. And if Mo Salah scores that penalty, we probably win the game 2-0, 3-0. Instead, Leicester, from one of their few chances, they score, Leicester beat us 1-0, and that was the moment where I felt the title was gone for Liverpool. We came back into it and we were actually 20 minutes from winning the title. It was so cruel to lose out on the title in this way. Man City like teased us by conceding 2 goals against Aston Villa. But what can you do when Man City are cheating, you know, oil pumped up club with artificial sponsorships? Liverpool, on the other hand, built their team up the proper way, and Jurgen Klopp and all the players deserve huge credit for this whole season. And by the way, Wolves came to Anfield and really took the game to Liverpool, and they were very threatening, and I will be honest, Wolves could have won that game. They had a lot of chances from the counter-attacks. The Wolves goal after 3 minutes really shocked Anfield. It shocked me. I was an emotional mess, an emotional roller coaster throughout this evening. I'm still absolutely shattered and exhausted emotionally from watching probably one of the greatest climaxes to a Premier League season that you will ever see. I mean, Man City did amazingly to come back from 2-0 down, but Liverpool also came back from 1-0 down. It was a goal kick from Wolves and it flies above Konate's head. Raúl Jiménez is away and there is just one defender in the box for Liverpool. He passes it across to Pedro Neto, who scores into the open goal, 1-0 Wolves. And then Liverpool, you know, started to get into the game more and more. We started creating more and more chances. Diogo Jota and Luis Diaz, I felt, weren't enough, cool enough, calm enough in front of goal. If they score in the corner, we would have probably turned the game around quicker. And I think Sadio Mane is in the form of his life. He scored another goal, and also Mo Salah wins the top scorer award and the top assist award in the Premier League, and Alisson wins the Golden Glove. So congratulations to all these Liverpool players for the individual awards. But I think Liverpool should have been champions. If you just look at the whole season and the refereeing mistakes that Man City took advantage of, I think Liverpool should have been champions. I know I'm sounding very salty here, but I genuinely feel this way. I'm absolutely gutted. And also, Man City did a pitch invasion after the game, and they apparently assaulted the Aston Villa goalkeeper, Olsen, and Steven Gerrard said, you should ask Guardiola and Man City about this, because that's just not right. More and more pitch invasions are happening, and somebody gets hurt almost every time. So I really am gutted about this. Man City win another title, and honestly it's getting boring now that in the Premier League Man City are almost always champions. In the past 5 years, 4 times Man City won the league. The only time Liverpool could win it was when they did like an incredible 99-point season. And also Ferrer Divock Origi, a proper Liverpool legend, an absolutely brilliant, heroic player in Liverpool's history. He is forever in the Anfield history books and also in Anfield folklore. He scored so many great and important goals. He was the arch nemesis of Everton as well. So Liverpool, after, you know, going 1-0 down, we equalized after a Thiago brilliant, like a back heel assist. Sadio Mane races clear, he slots it past the goalkeeper, and Liverpool get back into it. And then news coming through to the crowd and through to the stadium that Man City are 1-0 down and Man City are 2-0 down. And I think that didn't help Liverpool players, because they were a little bit too nervous, too frantic, and they weren't calm enough. But then Mo Salah came on as a substitute, and Salah scores after an absolute mayhem in the box to make it 2-1, and then Andy Robertson sealed it with a 3-1 in the 90th minute, I think. Salah scored quite late in the 84th minute, but at that time Man City already turned it around. Imagine the scenes at Anfield if Man City were still 2-1 or 2-0 down. That would have been crazy if Liverpool would have won the title with 2 late goals. Matip got the assist after you know, he heads it towards Salah's path, but even before that Man City could have scored. The Wolves cleared it up the line, and I think Liverpool looked a little bit flat in the first half. Second half I think was a little bit better, and overall I think we deserved to win this game against Wolves, even though Wolves also missed some big chances. They had to substitute their goalkeeper. The biggest upset for Liverpool, of course, apart from missing out on the title, which is devastating, is that Thiago picked up a hamstring injury. He is now a major doubt for the Champions League final, and we can only hope and pray that Fabinho will be back for the Champions League final, because if we start with a Milner, Naby Keita, Henderson midfield, that will be massive advantage to Real Madrid. I really hope that at least Fabinho will be fit for the Champions League final, but Thiago will be a big miss for the Champions League final. If Fabinho is fit, then it will be a Henderson, Fabinho, Naby Keita midfield. I felt Naby Keita was pretty decent today. Bobby Firmino couldn't really get into the game after he came on, but he got an assist for the Robertson goal, which was really brilliant, and Firmino deserves credit for that. He got a brilliant assist, and in the last 10-15 minutes Liverpool really livened up. Maybe they got a little bit calmer as the game went on, and especially after the news came through that Man City turned it around. I still can't believe that they scored 5 in 5 minutes. they scored 3 goals. They were 2-0 down and they still won the game. Absolutely devastating. 75 minutes. So Liverpool were 15 minutes away from winning the title. 75 minutes have been gone and it was Man City 0, Aston Villa 2. Unbelievable how they won this game 3-2. But credit to Man City, they have won this another title on the last day of the season, and this couldn't have been more dramatic. Honestly, it was absolutely an incredible finish to the Premier League. I still don't think that Man City are good for English football, but this Man City-Liverpool rivalry is honestly the best rivalry and the most high quality rivalry, the most world-class rivalry in English football in my opinion. And Liverpool can take consolation of the fact that we won the League Cup already, we won the FA Cup, and we could win the Champions League again. And we have made it to 3 Champions League finals, something that Man City are only dreaming of. And Man City would easily swap positions with Liverpool right now, if that meant that Man City were to play the Champions League final. And that's what Pep Guardiola wants the most, that's what Man City want the most. So they can have the Premier League title. Let's be kings of Europe once again. 6 days from now, next Saturday, in Paris, or in the Parc des Princes rather, Liverpool, Real Madrid. Really looking forward to that final. Let's get revenge on Real Madrid and let's win the Champions League. I think Salah scoring and also getting a joint top scorer award is absolutely massive for his confidence. Salah hasn't been his usual self since he came back from the Africa Cup of Nations final. It's pretty understandable because Salah wanted to win the Africa Cup of Nations for his country for so long. And the last time Salah scored was in April when he scored 2 against Man United in a 4-0 win. So he went like 6 games in a row not scoring before today. 7 games, but some of that he didn't start. He actually only started 4 games since then, and he was subbed on in another 4. So this was his 8th game where he didn't score, and finally he broke his duck and equaled Heung-min Son's tally of 23 goals. So Salah wins his 3rd top scorer award and his 1st top assist award. And it's an absolute travesty that Kevin De Bruyne won the player of the season, because Salah finished the season with the most goals and the most assists, and Kevin De Bruyne was virtually anonymous in the first half of the season. I mean, Kevin De Bruyne, yes, he has 15 goals, but only 8 assists. So Salah outperformed him in the assist chart. 13 assists for Salah, 23 goals. Absolutely crazy good season for Salah, and I think he should have been the player of the season. But yeah, let me know how do you feel after this final day of the epic Premier League season. I'm already looking forward to the next season, and Liverpool need to learn not to give Man City a big head start in the first half of the season, because it's almost impossible to claw back. 14 points Man City were ahead, so it's a miracle that Liverpool were even in this position. But if we just do slightly better in the first half of the season, we would have been able to win the title. So hopefully next season Liverpool can start the season with a really on the front foot, with a very high win ratio. And also, hopefully Erling Haaland bedding into Man City will take a few months to really settle, and hopefully Man City will drop points in many games in the first 3 months of the season. Liverpool have a settled team, so hopefully we can win a lot of games next season in the first half of the season and not give Man City an advantage that they can defend. And let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day, see you later, bye.